Okay, now that we've made all of these changes that are, let's just say, working in our favor for this particular audio file, because again, I don't think any miracles are going to happen with a recording that is this intentionally bad. And hopefully this never happens to you in your professional life. But there is one finishing touch that we can work with that is handy in a lot of different areas. And this is just something that can happen based on bad mic technique, or in some cases, you need to use a word from another take with another microphone or something, and you really have to rough it in. And we're going to look at the EQ match here. So I'm going to hit EQ match here. And what we're going to do is we're going to select something that we like the EQ curve of. So let's listen for a good sounding number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1.
I think this 3 is good.
3,
Let's compare it with this 3.
3, 3, 3.
Let's do this 3. I was good on the 3s on that day. At least there's that. So all we do, hit learn. We've learned that, and now we can go through and say, okay, well, we really want this number here to sound like the one after it. And all we do is hit render.
2, 2, 2.
Now, it doesn't do as well putting back lost things. This isn't a saturation tool. It's more often successful as a reductive tool, but let's just see how well this worked.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, that's really close. Let's hear it before
1, 2, 3, 4.
and with.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Much closer. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let's back up, and just for kicks, let's see what happens if we render the entire thing, because I'm moving closer and further away from the mic constantly in this recording, and that's sort of part of what makes it terrible. So let's just see what happens if we grab all of these. I usually use this as a spot treater, but let's just see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2.
And before
1, 2, 3, 4.
and after.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So not a ton of change there. Again, I would suggest using this as a spot treater. It tends to be the most handy there. As we heard, big world of difference between this particular 2 before and after. And if we think of this in a more important context, like if we had to punch one word or something like that, and it just sounds a little funny, this is a really helpful thing. And again, if you're not working with music behind your vocalists or your dialogue, this can be even more handy, because I'm always catching punched in vocals on TV shows and things like that. And this EQ match, along with the ambience match, could be a really handy thing to kind of just get things a little bit more roughed in there and to just build the fantasy and fool our audience into really enjoying things and not being distracted by some sort of audio fix that was needed.